So last weekend, my family somehow decided that Monopoly wasn't soul-crushing enough, so my Uncle Greg offered to teach us his revolutionary new board game. Now, Uncle Greg is the kind of guy who once tried to patent a sandwich made entirely of mustard, so expectations were cautiously non-existent. He swaggered into the living room with two laundry baskets full of socks, none of them matching, and a salad bowl brimming with mismatched spoons. No board, no cards, just a wild-eyed confidence that suggested he'd either created the next great pastime or was about to ruin family game night forever. He started by handing out socks, 2 per person, and then announced, "Everyone must select their champion spoon." My cousin chose a sturdy-looking tablespoon, while my mom picked a tiny souvenir spoon from Niagara Falls. I grabbed what I hoped was at least clean. The opening move, apparently, was to sock the sock, his words, not mine, by flinging your socks at another player's spoon, all while reciting the phrase, "Spoon me softly." At this point, my dad quietly left the room and pretended to have an urgent work call. The rest of us, possibly out of morbid curiosity, soldiered on. 3 hours, several airborne socks, and exactly 0 points later we were sweating, confused, and surrounded by a landscape of defeated cutlery and cotton. Every time we tried to clarify the rules, Uncle Greg would just mumble something about the sacred order of the striped ankle and dramatically wave a ladle around like a scepter. My aunt attempted to keep score on a napkin, but eventually just wrote, "Under everyone's name." We started to suspect the true objective of the game was simply to see how long we'd go before someone cracked and demanded an explanation. Finally, as I was about to challenge a call on whether an Argyle sock counted as a wild card, Uncle Greg leaned in, lowered his voice, and said, "Listen, the only real rule is this: never trust a man with mismatched socks," which, in hindsight, was probably the only thing he actually invented. Turns out the game wasn't about winning or losing. It was just Greg's elaborate way of justifying never doing his laundry.